little bitch when I'm out with Charlie. And we keep more eyes on us than the show iCarly. Bad bitch, make it where you can't get over me. Your ass a pussy, I'm above her like a ovary. I'm talking every day, you gon' wanna hit on this. So sticky, we need a poo ain't got shit on this. Come get you a sample, lip between the camel. Pussy taste sweet, cause I ate my pineapples. Light a couple candles, prove you can handle a pussy gooey like yo before the egg scramble. Never trust a man who wear briefs, cause he gon' wanna fucking keep it brief. Call again when you need something to eat. So I can open my legs, on a petite, let's get it. Serve you pussy for your lunch, so let me wear a hairnet. Freaky little bitch when I'm out with Charlie. And we keep more eyes on us than the show iCarly. Bad bitch, make it where you can't get over me. Your ass a pussy, I'm above her like a ovary. I'm talking every day, you gon' wanna hit on this. So sticky, we need a poo ain't got shit on this. Come get you a sample, lip between the camel. Pussy taste sweet, cause I ate my pineapples. Light a couple candles, prove you can handle a pussy gooey like yo before the egg scramble. Never trust a man who wear briefs, cause he gon' wanna fucking keep it brief. Call again when you need something to eat. So I can open my legs, on a petite, let's get it. Serve you pussy for your lunch, so let me wear a hairnet. Freaky little bitch when I'm out with Charlie. And we keep more eyes on us than the show iCarly.
What is up, party people? How are we doing? It's Sunday. I just got out of the shower. I got way too hot in there. I'm on the verge of dying, death. But we're here. My eyes burn with the tiredness. We're going through it. Lucky to be alive. Over 20, thank goodness. I was gonna be embarrassed if it was just me. It was too hot. It was too hot of a shower, and then it was still like, oh well, I haven't even like washed my hair yet, and so then I was thugging it out. I tried to put this hoodie on right after, and I was too sweaty. I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh boy. So here we are, giving it everything we have. How is everyone doing? Oh my god, it says 22 viewers. Oh my gosh, that was so fast. Okay. Oh my gosh, Nicole, that's awesome. Thank you for doing that. Was it like Relay for Life? Or no, that's never mind. My voice hurts a lot. Let me give you all the rundown of what happened, okay? I drove to Omaha, Nebraska. Okay? I drove to Omaha, Nebraska last night. I also drove to Lawton, Oklahoma last night. I watched the show, immediately turned around, and drove back. I took like a 30-minute nap at like 3 in the morning in my car. But I didn't get sprayed with blood. No, I didn't sit in the front 2 rows. I was kind of late. I got home at 9:30 something in the morning, and took a little nap ski, and we're back. A little 5-hour nap, I think. So we're here. But I need to explain some very important context, but before I do that, I do need to get some copyright-free music going. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna pray that it connects to my... Oh, the show was so great. My barber, John Selesky of John Selesky Barber Services, ate, left no crumbs. He was the lead. I will say... Oh my god, Martiana, here's the thing. I got in my car, I rolled back, and it instantly said needed coolant. So I had to take my mom's car. So I had to get the coolant replaced. And you know what the worst part is? The worst part is a reality TV star reached out to me. We're going to hang out probably this Friday in Nebraska. So I'm going to go up on Thursday to get... So I'm going to go up on Thursday to get wings with my college friends. And then hang out with them on Friday. I think I want it to be a surprise. And then I'm also planning a hangout in Nashville, Tennessee. It's rough. It's rough. Corey is so fake. Let the record show. Corey's so fake. I was like, yeah, we should drive halfway. We could get an Airbnb. And he's like, oh yeah, let's do it. I'm bringing up potential locations. Nashville, let me see how much it costs to fly. Hold on. Copyright free music. Boom. Hopefully this isn't too loud. Oh, that means I'm not connected. Perfect. Love that. You would think that my computer knows by now to just connect to my AirPods. I don't know why it doesn't. Well, hold on. No. You're not paying for anything. That's not why I said that. Please connect. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, offbeat 0. How'd it go? Hello, connect please. Is the music good? Perfect. Okay. Let's find out. Flights to Nashville from OKC. Yeah, I'm not paying $200. Well, the flight, because you think about it, it's like $40 to fill up my car. Yeah. We'll figure it out. Might as well fly. Yeah, maybe this is the one that we fly. Okay. What's up, Carly? How are you? Yeah, we might have to do that. But let me explain some important context, gang, about me and watching my friend John Selesky of John Selesky Barber Services perform, okay? Boom. Oh, Corey is fake because we come up with this plan. I brought up we could go to Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm like, let's do it. Then Corey is like, nah, not Little Rock. I tried to say Nebraska so that he could also hang out with this Nebraska star. You know, it is funny. He mentioned me going to Atlanta, but he's touring colleges. So, like, that would be very funny if I was on the tour with them. I thought that would be funny, but, so this snake, we're supposed to hang out, and I'm like, oh, we should link up, to, like, you know, in Nebraska, so that then it's 2 birds, 1 stone for me. And he says no. Let's just go to Nashville. And I was like, that means I have to drive 13 hours, Corey. But, moving on. We'll have a fun podcast scheduled with a reality TV star. So I hope you're ready. I'll book the flight, yeah. I just need to figure out when we're doing it as well. I also just found out my friend Marcos, who I played soccer with, he did a a marathon in what's it called? Okay, there we go. He did a marathon in Nashville. So I was like, how many people do I know in Nashville? That's crazy. I like driving. It's not too hard. Like if Big Brother was like, hey, we need you to we need you to drive to LA, I would have been like, all right, I understand. But yes. The first production in John's adult life that I witnessed was when he played Beast in Beauty and the Beast. The second was he played this character in The Wedding Singer. What's her name? Alexis Arquette. But what's her name in the... Is her name Alexis? George, yes. Oh, well, hi, Kate Baird. I hope you and your family have a great hangout. That sounds so fun. Thank you so much for stopping by. But yes, so I have witnessed John play Beast, George, and now Sweeney Todd. What is the significance of this? I'm happy you ask. When I watch these movies, or watch these productions, John is the constant. So therefore, this is Beauty and the Beast 2. John is playing the same character across all three movies, or shows, or productions, okay? Theatrical experiences. And so it is my job as the viewer to connect the dots and figure out how this story works, okay? Is it a prequel? Is it in chronological order? You know, did Beast become a trans man? Or, no, Beast became a trans woman that then became a barber? No. Here's my theory, okay? Here's my theory. This is the prequel, okay? John plays George. She's trying to live her life. She's prosecuted. She's forced to evade to her family's castle, where obviously she's unhappy. I actually don't know what pronouns George uses. Like, luckily in John's production, it was very woke. The movie version of Wedding Singer is just like trans. So that's why I'm a little confused, where it's like they're the punchline. So if we could get a pronouns check, that'd be super appreciated. George isn't trans. Oh, so in the production, okay. So in the movie, definitely supposed to be like a trans woman, and they're like making fun of, oh my god, can you believe it? Like, I think that's the goal. But if you're saying, Nicole, in the production, George is just a man that knows how to dress, then that's what we'll do. So George is prosecuted for being a little different, for having the courage to dress a little different. So, and probably gay. We don't know. You gotta play some Fortnite while watching Big Brother 24. George runs to the castle is less than ideal, because think about it. George is the punished, okay? George has been bullied. George has been otherized. George has been the punchline of the joke. So therefore, when he moves into the castle, this doesn't excuse his behavior, but it sure as hell explains it. Doesn't excuse it, but it explains it. He gets into trouble with the lady with the rose. He turns into the beast, okay? Is he gay? Is he bisexual? He finds love. We love to see it. Okay? I don't remember what the beast's name is other than Beast. He's living his life. He becomes unmonsterized. And this is when we get Sweeney Todd pre, you know, the plot with the meat pies and all of that. He loses his wife, okay? He moves back in to the local community after the whole castle fiasco. Him and his girl are living their lives. They're loving it. They're killing it. They're crushing it. She then gets taken by the judge, becomes crazy. We've all seen Sweeney Todd. And so this is when he gets exiled. He comes back. You know, he's lived his life as George. As a wedding singer. He's lived his life as the scary monster. And now he is exercising his beastly natures through the lens of Sweeney Todd the barber. Boom. That's how it works. Was Miss Lovett good? Is she, Okay, she's the meat pie lady. Yes, she crushed it. She followed me on Instagram. I'll show you what she looked like. Oh my god. I cannot breathe. Okay. She gave off Brittany Broski. And you'll see why I feel this way. You see it? Please. This is what she looked like. She did a really good job. This was like the intro outfit. Oh, I'll show you. Where's the, like... Dang it. She gets a second outfit, and it looks really nice. Here's John Selesky of John Selesky Barber Services. He plays it so well. He's the greatest actor of all time. He's literally #1. He's good at everything. But, yes. Now I need to tell you all about the dream that I had. And this really stuck with me. Okay, yep. It's very, very strange. I almost missed leaving on time. Amidst all these flash floods, by the way. I drove 8 hours amidst flash flooding, okay? That's why it took me so long to get home last night, is it kept taking me down these random roads. My life was at risk. It was scary. What's up, Seth? Offbeat Zero, I'm trying my best to get the... But maybe we should play Fortnite today. But I said Pokemon. We can play Fortnite during the week. And then like build a picture. Okay. Who was my favorite person to meet? I'd say Cassidy, Philip, Mitch. Jordan and Daniel from the Circle were so cool. I really liked Cassidy. I wanted to hang out with her more, but she had work the next day, so it's like you didn't get the most opportunities. But we did carpool, so that was really cool. I loved Jordan. Jordan was so cool, and then he was telling me that he was like a very chaotic player, so I can't wait to watch her season, or watch his season. Sorry. She was really cool. She was telling me that she has really bad luck with cars, and then that same night my car got hit by a tire, and I was like, I wonder if our bad luck combined. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Floaty, tube. Okay, perfect. I'm getting this all together here. And then boom. Oh, the link up with Flying a Boss. Whenever I'm in LA. But they want me to stream with them. Like, they want me to go on their stream. Which I'm like, that's crazy. So, we might be having all of you travel. But maybe I can plan a trip to LA. I need to start making some serious income. But, yeah. I'm pretty excited. I want to hang out with Rubina. I want to hang out with everyone. Okay, let me tell you about my dream. All right. Yeah. Okay. yeah, Nindo Nas. Or Nindo Nas. I'm on TikTok Live. Come on, guys, just another galaxy, another galaxy. I found out those are like 14 bucks. That's crazy. Seth, if you're really about it, Venmo me $500. Okay. I should do that. I'll learn how to do that someday. Okay, let me tell you about my dream, everyone. So, I had a dream that, that I was on an Olympics team, but we couldn't afford, a ticket. Like, we couldn't fly there for some reason. We had to swim through the ocean. And here's the thing. So I'm swimming through the ocean. And the world has been flooded, by the way. So, like, maybe that's why we couldn't fly. But all you need to know is we were in the ocean. But it's not like the ocean like you're imagining it. Imagine it like the ocean is like a, like, when you look in it, it is as clear as, like, a really deep pool. Like, it looks like this. And so, we take a little break ski, me and the crew, and Team Canada was there before us, is what we've heard. It's like it was like a race situation. We got to get there as quickly as possible. But what was interesting was, as we're swimming up to this, like, imagine Target that has been flooded just about, like, and it's combined with, like, a liminal space type beat. If you know what liminal spaces are, where it just doesn't feel quite right. It's, like, a little empty. It's a little spooky. I don't know. But Team Canada was definitely there before us. Like, that's what all the radio, like, productions were saying. Like, just like this. Imagine, like, a Target like this. I look into the water. I'm wearing aviators, by the way. I look in the water and I see at the bottom, I'm not kidding, a boat like this? Does anyone, let me run a little poll for the class. Did you play with Playmobil? We'll put 1 minute, 60 seconds on the clock. Hi, Maddie, how are you? Okay. It looked, I'm not kidding, just like this. Like, imagine a life-size version of this with the motor at the bottom of this, like, 10 feet deep water, 12 feet deep water. Like, it's deep enough where if you're an experienced swimmer, you know, you could just, and then you would be able to fish it out. And so I look at it, and Ella, what's up? How did you do at your theater awards? I hope you won $1 bazillion. Why would I accept any cookies? That's crazy. Hold on. You didn't play with Playmobiles? That's crazy. Playmobil was that girl. Maybe it's because I lived in Germany. But I love Playmobil. I would go to, let me see if there's a video. Let's go. Let's check it out. This was like the place to go as a kid.
Ein Besuch empfiehlt sich vor allen Dingen im Sommer.
Oh, it looks different now.
Da es viele Wasseraktivitäten gibt, solltet ihr auf jeden Fall eure Badesachen und auch ein paar Wechselklamotten mitnehmen. Eine tolle Attraktion ist das lebensgroße Playmobil Piratenschiff. Um das Schiff herum kann man mit kleinen Kanus um die Wette paddeln. Und auch sonst gibt es im ganzen Park zahlreiche Wasseraktivitäten.
This was the coolest part as a kid. This is the coolest part. You can test. Oh my God, Ella, that's awesome. I love that you won that. Congratulations. You can play with the boats that actually float in the water in this little thing.
Von den Wasserspielzeugen vom Playmobil auch mal selber ausprobieren.
And they trust you to not steal it. So cool.
Und auf dem Bauernhof kann man Kühe melken oder auch mal die Pferde waschen. Es gibt viele Spielplätze, manche mit Wasser und manche ohne. Und es ist garantiert für jeden etwas dabei.
This is so cool. The theme was Western. How? Dude, they do not have these in the United States. This was like every German park ever would just have a, like, Sprechen Sie kleine Deutsch, you know? Every park would have these, and it's so funny because let's say a kid loses their balance right here, you're just gonna die. Like, there's no way you live through this. But I always thought this was fun. I never fell, so.
Es gibt eine große Go-Kart-Bahn. Die ist eher für etwas größere Kinder gedacht. Aber gleich nebenan können auch etwas kleinere
did not have
mit den
this.
Traktoren und den Rutscherautos spielen.
Oh, the castle's the coolest part. Check this shit out.
Es gibt eine vollgemachte Polizeistation.
Boom! So cool, so cool. So maybe this is why I have a soft spot for Playmobil Fun Park. and none of you know what Playmobil is. 75% of you. This is the coolest thing. Look at this. You're playing tag with kids and we don't even speak the same language. Come on. So cool. But yes, I can see clear as day. Thank goodness you're here, Ella. 75% of this chat didn't play with Playmobil. This boat is at the bottom of the thing, and it looks in pristine condition. It looks like it's just been sunk, like someone pushed it down into the water. So I asked our coach, I'm like, should we grab this boat? This is way nicer than what we were carrying, okay? And you're probably like, wait, Quinn, what were you carrying? I'm happy you asked. Boom. Nicole specifically said that she'd never heard of it. Christine, thank goodness. But literally, we weren't even able to chill on top of our tubes because we were worried about getting sunburnt for the competition. So we were in the water doing this, and we were swimming through the ocean, okay? And so in my head, I'm like, this is a way better option. And I asked the coach, and he's like, you think we have enough time to get that? Because there's an eerie vibe. There's an eerie vibe at this target. At this liminal space target, okay? We get in there. We grab our food items. We get out. And I'm not kidding. Where is it? We're missing like half of our tubes, and half of our luggage is gone. And we're upset. I'm like, what's going on here? You know, this is crazy. But we have such an uneasy vibe that it's like, oh, do you want to stick around and ask the questions? Or do you want to get out of there? I remember like all my dreams. I have very, 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 like realistic dreams. Very like livid, or what's it called? I don't know. I feel like I'm there, you know? And so we're like, oh, we gotta go. Like, vivid. Thank you, Christine. Sorry. And lucid dreams, yes. I think I combined those two terms there. But also, like I said, this is why I almost missed my, like, the window to drive to John's play, is because of, like, I kept waking up, but I wanted to finish my dream. So then I would go back to sleep to finish my dream. And, you know, you just start where you finish and you see where it goes. And so, yes, we grab our stuff. It's getting dark out now. And we can see off in the distance that it's very, like, there's, like, this building, like, structure that looks like a mall. Like, think of Eddie Burback's video where they go to the Nashville Rainforest Cafe. It's got that vibe, that look to it. I'd recognize that anywhere. Not because I went to that mall with Corey, but because I saw that YouTube video. So we're like, well, we got to keep swimming. All right. Now we are seeing these big, like, boxes, these crates, floating, and no other than Lady Liberty, okay, floating in the ocean. And, like, what's going on? Apparently, okay, according to my dream, there is a time capsule put in the base of the Statue of Liberty, and it's a combination of, like, Build-A-Bears and Beanie Babies, but when it hits a specific, like, air pressure, they become explosive, and so they, like, exploded in the base of Lady Liberty. Okay, this is, I'm being so serious. This is how weird my dreams are. But so there's, like, these floating buoys of, like, explosive cuteness. Like, they look like stuffed animals. They look like like Toys R Us, like big boxes. I wonder. It's like these floating crates, but they're very like stylistic like this. And so they're all floating through whatever. And so then we had to make a decision since it's getting so dark and we can see. I want you to picture Ice Age, the Melt one. Oh! These guys. Ella, some important context is I drove to Nebraska and drove home immediately. Star, thank God.
Manny, let's go.
So I'm very all over the place. We see something like this in the water underneath us, but it's bioluminescent, okay?
We got an overturned glyptodon in the far right.
It's like bioluminescent, so we can see a faint glow of just fast-moving swimming underneath us. And with all the explosive teddy bears, we're like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? So we make a play call to go to that structure that looked like the mall. Okay, I want to see the fish swim. Hello? This is whack. Oh, I'm sorry, Nicole. Oh.
Ice cube stand.
Wait, what? You think whack is good? Boom. Oh yeah, I loved Ice Age. Okay, so we make a play call. We go to the mall like structure, and then we get in there. The lights are flickering. It's super creepy. It smells like an abandoned hospital. And all of a sudden we see a shadow at the end of the hall. Light flickers, right? Wait, hold on. Light flickers. Oh, what? Hold on. I had a really good bit for this. Okay, the light flickers. Oh. Oh. Like that. Boom. And it's just like getting closer and closer. And then I woke up and I was getting a flash flood warning like from my phone. Like it was like doing the zzz, zzz, you're gonna die. You need to get out of here. Whack is crazy. To suggest whack is good, there's no way. But yeah, that was my dream. Who's ready to get into Pokemon? Full disclosure, I don't know what we're meant to do. So that we might do some wandering around this episode. Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. It's like, yeah, whack! Whack! Ah, yeah, yeah! Okay. No, I'll do Pokemon. I'll do it. Boom. Okay, boom. We're here. Thank goodness Ella is here. We can abuse their understanding of everything. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. This is a lazy stream, you know. Everyone's chilling out. Everyone's stretched out. They're taking their naps. Wait. Oh yeah, here we go. There's no rest for you. And you know what? I appreciate that. Oh, sorry if that's loud. What's up, Clayton? That's what I'm doing right now. Thank you so much for reminding me. Boom. Oh. Okay, we've got my Game Boy Advance. Boom, 21 hours. We take on the Future City gym leader. It was easy. Went out of the gym. In the Safari Zone, we found some gold teeth. Boom. For those of you who maybe don't remember, here is our team. We have Princess, the Dratini. We have Jerry. We have T-Bella. We have Piss. We have Fuzz. And then we have Demi. And listen, my team is a squad full of killers, criminals, and felons. Oh my gosh. I can't. Why'd you wear heels? That's great. Piss is great. Piss is absurdly strong. Let the record show. Saffron City. Let's do this thing. That makes sense. I wasn't sure, like, you know, sometimes they do the fundraisers where you're like, walk a mile in her shoes. I wasn't sure if it was one of those situations. Saffron City. Oh, fun. Nicole and other theater people in here. What are our thoughts on improv? Are we team improv? Do we think that they should die? The Cult of Quinn Prov would be the name of our troupe. You can't do it. Oh my god. Ooh, okay, Ella. Yeah, Ella. Superstar. Angsty, that's a great read. Actually, no, I'm the opposite. I think improv is great, but my favorite improv is when they suck. But, like, they're not embarrassed about it. Like, I like it if they're messing up, but they're, like, trying to make something happen. It will fill me with joy. And I'm just like, this is great. I love everything about this. This sick son of a... Don't get the fighter, I'll have to hurt you. Wait, what? My favorite SNL sketch? Oh, said it. And we can react. Hold on, yeah, let me look this up. What to do after Fuchsia City Gym. This is smart. And while we do this... So that's crazy. Okay, this is what I believe we have to do. This is what we have to do. That was great. Basketball. We're eating basketball. Ah. Okay, we have to go to... Okay. This is what we have to do. Do I have the HM strength? Okay, I don't have strength. So what that means is we have to go back in the Safari Zone. Okay, right? The right side of the little pond. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I have surf. Okay. There you go. Don't even stress, chat. We're in this together. Oh boy. Dang, you gotta pay $500? That's crazy. Got it right here. Here we go. Jesus Christ, it's the fastest man on the planet. Okay. We have the most important mission. We need to save the world, and this execute is just causing problems. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't even know you can't run. That's crazy. Okay. Shit. Got away safely. Perfect. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. So then he goes here. He goes around. He goes up. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's so fast! You should pack. You should pack. It'll be fun. It'll be worth it. I appreciate you at least sharing with us. Can we get a moment of silence for Nicole? Moment over. Okay. Okay. So they go up, then they go around, then they go up, and they keep going up, and then they turn here. Boom. Mother. Oh, Ella, that sounds cool. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. Oh boy. Okay. Aha! Okay. We didn't need to go in here. So, I already collected the gold teeth, so we didn't need to go into the safari zone. So what we're gonna have to do is then go to just a regular place in the city. So I guess we'll just we're just gonna utilize the, you know, the free experience, I guess. See if we can find something cool. Didn't mean to throw that out. So we were supposed to collect the gold teeth, and then I thought that we had to meet somewhere within the area that we're in with the gold teeth, but that is not the case. So we came here for nothing. Look at how good of a swimmer T-Bella is. Who doesn't love Psyduck? Alright, 5 name suggestions. 5 name suggestions for Psyduck here. First five. Psyduck wanted to be part of the dream team. They heard about my dream at Target and they had to be there. Aww. James Pond. Okay, bars. We got Glenn. Your mom. Okay. We'll do 3. Okay, the name suggestions that you're picking between are James Pond, Glenn, and your mom, okay? So I'm gonna run the poll here. I will say, for some reason, they kept saying, mom instead of ma'am in Sweeney Todd. And I was just pretty confused by that. I was like, man. Okay, Ella, we'll lock in. Thank you so much for all your help always. Drive safe. No worries. You're doing great. Oh my god. I'm just... Can we talk about how Dawn got GamerVev to private their account on Twitter? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? See? Dawn ate him up. Yeah, but it's so pathetic. James Pond is one. I don't know. I'm just like... I just think it's weird to, like, be that negative. Like, I think that they need, like, therapy. Also, did you see that tweet that quoted your reply to Dawn? Oh, yeah, they were like, did you get the girl? I was like, okay. I was like, all right. All right, so they... No, wait, what was the other one? I missed it. Oh, it was like, yeah, 1v30, I can take it. And I was like, you just want attention. Is that what you're referencing? I think I know what you're talking about. I have no idea. But yeah, GamerVev quoted my tweet and was like, did you get the girl? I was like, all right. Ew, what the fuck? It was like saying you aren't... It was like saying you aren't to say gamer freaks because you lied that Angela was targeting black people. That's literally not what happened. No, people are so stupid, and then they do it on purpose. Then they do it on purpose, where then they pretend like they don't have, like, context clues. It's like, watch the clip. I didn't say that. T-Core took it that way, and then had conversations, and then when it was brought to my attention, that's what was happening, even though it was worse for my game for them to call her out. I'm like, dude, that's so funny. And also, oh, now suddenly GamerVev cares about racism? Because a second ago you were mad that, like, Kyle was sharing his experience with police brutality, you know, or like the, like, what? Boom. Hell yeah. Wait, let me look. The problem is I have GamerVev blocked. So I didn't even know that they responded to me, and then... Yeah, I don't know what to do in this situation. I don't know. They limited their views. So it doesn't matter. I don't feed the trolls. I'm like, okay. Well, I'll never see this So true. So true, Star. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, you go to Route now 19. Found the post when I looked at the post quotes. Yeah, I looked at it, but it says that there's none there. I'm just like, okay. Like when Tommy does it too. When Tommy pretends like that's what happened, I'm like, that's literally false. I didn't do that. I didn't say that either. But they don't actually care about racism or anything like that either. So it's okay. Didn't you lie? Well, I mean, let's really get into it. Why did Angela say that's the group? Right? Like that's a good question. And T-Core asked it. And then she was then forced to, like, juggle the feelings of a 50-year-old, even though she's just trying to make sure there's nothing weird going on, you know? Like, what are we talking about? It also just sucks that the edit let Angela lie, where she was like, I was saying that we should work with them. That's, like, the most egregious. Like, if you're getting tricked by Angela, I don't know what, like, there's no hope for you. It's crazy to me. I'm really trying to figure this out. I have no idea where to go. It says go to Route 19. And it's like, I'm sorry that I thought that they wouldn't show... Like, you know, they covered up Kyle, who actually did something wrong, like, confirmed. And so then... when I'm talking about the game, I don't understand that Angela is blaming me for some reason, which makes zero sense. Angela has, like... oh my god. She does not have the mental capacity. Like, there's zero problem-solving skills in her brain. So why is she blaming me? I didn't say that. Oh, hell yeah, offbeat 0. Like, how is that my fault? I didn't say that. Like, if Angela were, like, a mature adult, she'd be like, so Quinn snitched on me for saying this, and this is how they took it. I now need to address that, and then be upset that Quinn stabbed me in the back, but I need to make sure that they don't get the wrong idea of what I was trying to say. But... oh, lives are at risk. Oh yeah, we're not changing Pokemon. We gotta get Princess out there, you know? Everyone was doubting Princess. It was just crazy. She didn't, and you know what's crazy? Even when T-Core was like talking to her about it, she wasn't listening. Like, T-Core was giving her an out. She was like, that's the way I took it. And was like very clearly being like, I don't believe that. But that's what I took it as initially, and that's why I talked to people about it. But then she's so... yeah, and then they cut the clips where I'm saying, you're speaking over T-Core's experience as a black woman. They cut out that stuff. And I'm just like, thanks, guys. Thanks for cutting the feeds and then not including it in the episode. Plus, to bring it back, they're a challenge stan, you know? Like, Johnny Bananas is their boy. Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, and then they had me saying I was scheming, I was fully scheming, where I'm talking about the reason why I snitched on Angela in the first place. Because as far as I'm concerned, no one thinks that she's racist. So, like, why would that be included in the episode? That would be, like, unnecessary damage to her character, you know? No. So, like, straight up, I had no idea that Angela thought that I was making it about that. I thought Angela was upset with me because, I told on her, essentially. And so then, when in the conversation with Angela, I'm looking at her and I was like, oh, this guy's gonna die. I was like looking at her and I was like, I was not scheming. I was not, doing anything. I was just trying to, alleviate, I told Angela that I was, like, trying to fizzle out the drama between T-Core and her. Since T-Core, since the week before, she thought T-Core was going to volunteer for the block. And so I was trying to leverage it that way, saying, like, well, the reason why, even though... Oh, we got to switch. Even though the actual reason why I was telling T-Core and everyone outside about that was I wanted Angela to go home. So I was, like, burying her, being like, yeah, she's saying that, like, this is, like, the group of people. I didn't think that it was about race. So, like, from my perspective, I'm like, this race narrative has nothing to do with me. So, like, what are we even talking about? And so that's why I just focused on her being disappointed that I snitched on her. And so then that's why I'm saying I was scheming. I was fully scheming. Like, they literally went out of their way to make me look bad. It, like, makes, like, there's so many steps you have to skip. And they straight up asked me in the diary room, what do you think about the racist stuff? And I said, oh, with Angela? Or what do you think of the Angela situation? I was like, oh, like the racist stuff? No, she's not racist. And so I'm like, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Oh. I feel like this guy isn't gonna let us escape. Oh boy. Yeah, yes, Brianna, yes. Why am I at the center of it? Why isn't there like what? I was like, what's this got to do with me? And then the fact that Angela is dumb enough to then be mad at me for like the racism stuff. I'm like, what? I don't understand. Whatever the baseline, like, test is to get on the show, they need to increase it. We need more critical thinking. Janelle literally used the N-word in season 6. Like, what are we talking about? That was another thing where I'm like, girl, don't get started. Like, Literally, Brianna, I literally just said, yeah, she was saying, and it was like me playing it off like, yeah, she's just a crazy old lady. And so then when I find out that it, like, it's so crazy to me. Uh-oh. Is it frozen for anyone else? I don't know. Okay, then maybe I won't speculate it. Maybe I won't speculate, but... Maybe I'm thinking of Yvette. But didn't all those live feeds get leaked? I don't know. Oh my god, I need to stop using that move. Well, either way, like, then I won't then I won't say that. But it's also like, hey Janelle, use your context clues, just for like 20 seconds. But oh my god. Also, the edit of that is... Oh my god. No, it's okay, Ella. It's okay. Yeah, if you're gonna be a casual, if you're gonna be an alum with like a really big follower, with like a really big like following base, it's weird to tweet negative stuff unless it's very cut and dry, obviously. But like, what's up, Tom? Wait, hold on. Let me pull something up. Let me check something. Okay, she's actually talking a lot of shit about Kyle. Never mind. Oh, that's so cool. I did not know that. That's okay. She can hang out. Yeah, listen, they can hang out if they want. I don't care. I'm gonna hang out with like cool people. Yeah, nobody spoil Battle Camp. No one spoil Battle Camp. I'm gonna do a stream probably tomorrow explaining why people should watch Battle Camp, like a non-spoiler, and then I'll post it on YouTube. I won't do that, but that's so cool. Does Avery have a large following on Twitch? I know she's a professional gamer, so did she have like a following beforehand? Let me look it up. Oh boy. Oh boy. I just got an ad. Fuck. I just want to click her profile and it's... Oh my god. It says she has 21 viewers, so that's pretty cool. Like, that's pretty... Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna do that. Okay. 118k followers is nuts. Should we follow her real quick? I don't know. I would love a trip to Six Flags. Okay, what is she saying here?
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay, I'm following her here.
But the question is, can my viewers hear you?
They should.
Forgot I was by. How are you?
Here? I know. Oh, Helldivers 2. I played it for a bit, but it was like, you hear voice chat. Okay, cool. I played it for a bit, but then like, what does that mean, Lord? What was I saying?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Helldivers 2, but then I just got bored.
I wonder if, okay, so people were saying Battle Camp is gonna be the new, like, challenge or whatever. My thing is, like, okay, so then are they gonna just constantly cycle through the same people, like the challenge, or is it gonna be, like, you know, like how I want to utilize buddy games? Ooh. Mac and cheese? Ooh. There were some people who I had no context of who they were, but yeah, it's really good. I'm gonna make a slideshow for tomorrow, and it's gonna be titled "Why You Should Watch." Tomorrow's stream will be "Why You Should Watch Battle Games." It's topical. I'll post the YouTube video, all that stuff. Ooh, okay, here we go, The next 90 season, I should, oh yeah, I need to finish I, Tonya as well. I almost watched it last night, but by the end of the drive there, I'm gonna tell you right now, I was getting real eepy. Oh my. So I was like, let me just turn off the, you know, I like to listen to movies and stuff like that while I drive. Oh yeah, Tom, let me give you the rundown. I drove to Nebraska yesterday to watch my friend John Selesky of John Selesky Barber Services perform in Sweeney Todd. And then I drove immediately back to Oklahoma. And the show got done at 10:30 at night. And so then I was just driving throughout the night. I took a 30-minute nap at like 3 in the morning. And then I got home at 9, like 36. So I just napped. And then we're here. Oh, let's go. Why'd you shelve your ride? My ride? That's an animal. Yeah, I slept when I got home. But yeah, I immediately went and laid down and I slept. And I would love to sleep right now. Sharpshooter 69? What's up? Oh, thank God. Ella, you gotta drive. What is happening? I thought you were driving right now. Yeah. You gotta write your paper while you listen and you hang out. Thanks, forgot I was by. I appreciate that. Nicole, you're going to jail. Am I thinking about catching the legendary birds? That's a great question. And I'm happy you asked. I'm happy you asked. I did hear that Articuno is where we're going right now, so I hope that I have the luck to catch them, but, you know, we'll see. What's up, Bella? Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be a lot worse, I'll be honest. I was fully prepared to lose Fuzz in that moment. Oh my god. Okay, but Nicole, with your acting experience, do you think that, like, if you were to get offered a role on Disney, or like the Epic Universe, which direction are you going? Are you rough nut or tough nut? I don't know. The Epic Universe looks like they get to be funnier, you know? I'd want to be the scientist. You don't understand? So, what I'm asking it, yes. You've never been in the park. Okay, so what I was asking was, like, you guys were talking about the Disney parks and stuff, and I was like, okay, with your acting experience, would you rather be, like, get a role as, like, a princess on Disney, in a Disney park, or would you rather get a role as, like, something in the Epic Universe? Because I feel like the Epic Universe, they improv a lot more. Or, like, I don't know, I just feel like I see them talking. Star you, no. Let's just, we're getting Fuzz up there. Strong. Leadership. Oh, that's so cool. I do wish that I could be like a stormtrooper. You know? Like, I want to be a guy with, like, the helmet on. And so then I can say something crazy. And then if I get in trouble, I'll be like, that's not me. That's my coworker. I want to be... I think that I could commit to being evil. You know? And I would be talking about, you know... whatever they talk about. Oh my god, Jen. You're so nice. I'll buzz it down in a moment. Also, they can hear you. Nah. Not me. I just like their voice modulator, you know? Ooh, would I work at a restaurant? Interesting. These are your friends? Okay, let's check it out. Oh my gosh, that is badass. In the blue! That's cool! She's one of the, like... Oh. Purple. Oh, I see what you're saying, Terranoia. Oh my gosh. That's right, Def, not another Heather. We're mixing it up. We're getting crazy. We're getting insane. But I just have been missing so many streams. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, I gotta do something, you know? So we're here. Faith Center Co. Gift from Julie Chen Moonves. That's true. That's true. But... Go Puentas, and we're gonna run away. Come on, Fuzz. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so congested right now. I'm praying for an escape. Anything will do. I think we're gonna stream for 2.5 hours today. We're at an hour 49. I think 2.5. Because I'm very tired. I need to go on a walk. Physical fitness life. Nope, nope. There we go. Afrin. What? That is true. That is how I don't get sick. It's I don't acknowledge it. If I ever feel under the weather, I just want to acknowledge it. I'm like, I'm just gonna live my life. Yeah, but I need to go on a walk to get my steps in. Oh, it's a nasal spray. Okay. Nicole does coke. All right, man. Sick. Well, that's crazy, Tom. Raichu is a good ice type counter. I did not know that. Do you know what was crazy? Shador. Shador went so late. What could he have possibly said in his interviews that was that bad? Afrin would make sense. The letters are kind of close. Oh, here we go. Who's the current Steelers quarterback? What is this? No drip, huh? Oh, it's Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is the Steelers quarterback. Like, I guess he was good years ago, and he's doing decent. We have 3 QBs on our roster, and we're ass. He signed with the Giants? And so you didn't want one of the better quarterbacks in the draft? Yeah, I'm like, hey, hold on. Oh, yeah, Cody, that's a good point. I'm like, hold on. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Okay. Sports, I've got you. So here's the thing. This guy, Shador, his dad is like really famous because his dad was really, really good at football, okay? And Shador was good at football too. He went to 2 schools that are like not known for being football schools, and by the time he left, they had like, you know, they were decent. They had like a winning record. He's like, when he throws the ball, there's like a high completion rate. Like there's a really good chance that the person he's throwing it to will catch it. And he had like a lot of sacks, which means like his offensive line, they're getting beat, and so then he's getting tackled a lot. And so like he's like a good quarterback. Like people thought that he was gonna be the #1 draft pick. Like there was like discussions. Do you think he'll be #1? Whatever. And for some reason he didn't get picked until like day 3 of the draft. Like pick number 144. And it's like 155 is even crazier. And it's just like, and people are saying that it's a character issue. I don't understand this because anytime I see an interview with him, he's just like, you know, he's like a very like sport quote guy, but he seems to be like a pretty motivated athlete who's like trying to, you know, hold himself accountable. He says that like, you know, he wants to be part of a franchise that wants him, you know, like, I don't know. It really feels like people were intentionally acting like they were upset with him, and it's like, okay. What, like, he seems like a pretty humble person, despite being very confident. It feels like, I don't know. I liked Shador. I was rooting for Colorado. Oh, that makes sense. And then straight up, This is how crazy. There was a quarterback, and like, think about it. When it comes to football, like, the older you get, the more likely you are to be like injured and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a liability to take someone onto your team who's a little bit older. And I almost said cast. They recruited a guy who's like 26 years old, and it's like, this guy's gonna retire in 2 years. What? And straight up, the 26-year-old had worse stats than the, like, you know, Shador's like 21 or something like that, or 22 probably. And so it's like, just weird decisions. I think he's good enough to start for the Browns. And it's also like, it's very fascinating that people are like, we can't get him on the team because of, like, it's a character issue thing. Mind you, there's a literal like offender in the NFL right now, and they don't care. Like, and there are people who commit crimes and stuff like that all the time that they look past it. And so it's like, this guy is what, too cocky? Like, I don't know. Like, Antonio Brown's literally has a guy who should be in jail right now. Brianna, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Okay, guys. Here we go. Oh boy. Heck yeah. Okay. Oh, true. Thank you so much for reminding me. Jen, you gotta remind me. Oh my gosh. I almost forgot.
Don't go get no prank happy.
I won't.
Thank you for the compliments about my shorts. Probably should have brought these in the Big Brother house. Oh my gosh, huge thank you to Jen for the subscription. We're battling for this. Okay. You gotta knock it off with the pranking. Okay. This guy goes so fast. Wait. Hold on. Shit. We got an issue. I don't want to train any of my Pokemon to do strength. Strength is not a good move. So, can I just finish out this walk? Oh, true, yeah. Yeah, you guys gotta check this out. Yeah, so maybe we might have to make a little bit of a sub situation here. Man, the JoJo Siwa situation is crazy. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Def not another Heather. It's so wild. Because... like, what? But also, they only started dating, like, very recently, too. And so then it's like, that's crazy as well. Let's like, hold on. So it's like, first you have discourse of like, okay, emotional cheating. And then, and it, like, we're witnessing what could be seen as like emotional cheating, whatever, like, but it's also, you know, if JoJo and what's his bucket are saying that it's not anything, then it's like, okay, then it's not our business, you know? Okay. Let's see. Strength is 80. But then what's crazy, Cody, what I was then gonna get into is like, then JoJo broke up with their partner. So we could get rid of what? Oh yeah, forgot I was bi. If you're like secure in your relationship and stuff like that, I feel the same way. Like to me, I'm like, if you're secure in your relationship and stuff like that. What's up, Mariana? What then becomes like difficult is I feel like their relationship was so new that then that's why people were hurt. And then it's crazy that they broke up at the rap party. That's so uncomfortable. Cause JoJo was just like, man, like JoJo was just feeling disappointed that their partner, or that her partner didn't say I love you, and like, you know, it's so confusing. But then also JoJo Siwa is 21 years old, so I don't expect like I don't expect all the clarity in the world.
And then left. Next up, we're gonna go back over to the left.
Okay. They were planning marriage after like a month. Like, that's so wild. I guess that's true. Okay, so then you... Oh! Just kidding. Where did I rank Chelsea as a player, not just winning game? I think she's one of the top 5 most dominant winners. And then she's like in the top, like, easily top 15 best players, right? Like, I mean... A Labubu? Oh my gosh, I heard those are hard to get. Those things are so cool. Mariana Star? Mariana Star? Come on. I played I'll show you. It's like a little stuffed animal guy, and he looks demonic. What? You don't like this little guy? I like his little schemy face. Hideous? What? What's up, Tim Gross? I like him. Got some haters in this chat, I'll tell you that. No, just kidding. But Mariana and Star, I want you to know, I thought of both of you when I played on my Instagram post. I want a maroon one. Ooh, the Philly party is gonna be a movie. Who's the DJ guy? Do you know who I'm talking about? I talked to him for a little bit. Okay. Oh, okay, so then we follow this. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so Sharkshitter69, you just witnessed me shatter my legs. Hold on. Do you think having played your... No, it doesn't sour it. I think it's cool. And then it's like, I don't know. Wait. It didn't sour it. Oh my god. 8 Beyonce. Okay. I don't know if I should review albums. I feel like, I don't know. I should start doing that. I should start doing that. Okay, so then you go down. Oh, mother. Oh my god. I just want it to be over. I don't like caves. Caves are my worst enemy in Pokemon games. It's just, it takes the fun. Okay. Okay, yeah. Redmond posted an update. What is that about? Who's Redmond? Also, I want you to all know the devastation. The devastation that I experienced. I drove 8 hours away. But I knew... Oh, Survivor 50. Check this out. T-Bella is literally like part forklift at this point, okay? Boom. Oh my god, why? Glacial Till is a Nebraska-based cider company. Some people I went to college with work here as like a quality assurance person. Very fun. It's really good. Like the stuff they make like a caramel apple. That's my friend. That's my friend. That was cool. That was cool. I saw my boy Jack. Oh my god. What is up with this? Just post it on YouTube. Shit. Very cool stuff. And so, you know, I'm gonna hang out with AmeriCorey, so I was like, I should buy them some Nebraska exclusive Glacial Till. And the show gets out at 10:30. I'm hanging out, talking to members of the cast, just chilling. Oh hell yeah, Tom. Love that. Was it like content? Or like for your internal job? Or like was it for the general public? But Walmart closes at 11. And so I missed my chance to go to Walmart. So I had to leave empty-handed. And I tried calling liquor stores, and they had no idea what I was talking about. As if Oh, it's for the... Okay. I wasn't sure. Like, you know, sometimes if you work in HR, you'll, like, post video content just for your people inside the company. And here's the thing. Glacial till is, like, a very well-known thing in Nebraska. And I was like, hi, my name is Quinn. I just had a quick question. Do you carry any glacial till? And they, like, didn't know what I was talking about. And then one person was like, you're going to have to come in. And I said, no. I was like, what? No, I'm not doing that. Can you just tell me if you have any in stock? And they said, no, you're just going to have to look. All right, so I won't be going then. That's crazy. You can't buy alcohol at Walmart's? Where are you from, Terranoia? You don't have to say what city, but like the guy was just like, we're busy. I'm like, okay, did you... I'm like, can you just tell me if you think you have it? I don't want to have to drive 20 minutes. And I told him, I was like, I'm about 20 minutes away. I want to make sure I don't drive in the wrong direction here. Do you have glacial till? You're gonna have to look. You're gonna make me drive 20 minutes? That's crazy. I know that in like New York and stuff like that, that's like the birth of liquor stores. I was looking at what's it called? Like distribution jobs for like alcohol companies whenever I was looking for a job. And so I would like watch content about people trying to get their product up and running, and it was like, what is it? The people with Two Turnt Tony. I don't know if we like him or not. I haven't seen any of his content, but they were always putting up his posters and stuff, and they were going into liquor stores in like the Boston area. I know that much. And they said that that's like where they get all their all their business. And I was kind of like, wait, that's so interesting, because in Nebraska, you can just go to Walmart or Target. That's funny that you can't. Okay. I mean, this is what you do, gang. Wait, what? 18-year-olds can drink in Texas now? That's crazy. Only a few grocery stores have alcohol. Otherwise, you go to a specific store. That's so interesting. That's wild. Okay. That's crazy. That's like 1930s, like what? That's crazy that you can do all that, but you can't be trans, huh? That's wild that they'll be like, I mean, if your parents are around, I'm sure like they know your limits and we can be responsible. And then everything else are like, whoa! Okay, then you go down this one. They're like, you want a what? They're shaking with rage. You're like, yeah, I just want to live my life like this. And they're like, you can't. Anyway. Church 69? Where at in Texas are you going? It was like my first time in Austin. Oh, hell yeah. They're like, I can't believe this. So then you follow. Oh, okay. Ooh, I love San Antonio, Texas. The River Walk. My friend, one of my best friends, Chandler, is from San Antonio. So I always have, like, positive feelings towards... Austin was kind of nice. There was so much, Oh! Cool, what's up? This is a cool Pokemon. Maybe in another life I'll use this Pokemon, but... What's up, Seth? I can't escape. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't. Please don't. You'll pay for this. You'll pay for this. Okay. Everyone calm down. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Yes. Oh wait, what the fuck? Oh. I thought we were about to find Articuno. That was dumb. Off book. What does that mean? Ooh, that's so exciting. Okay. Too easy. You've got it. You'll nail it. But me in Austin, Texas, there was construction everywhere. Nowhere to park. I was blown away by the lack of parking everywhere. And it's not as if it meant that then it was like a very walkable city. It was just bad. And then get this. So I put in my hotel address. And what was so funny was the website, it gave an address for an intersection. And in the description it said, near this intersection. I'm like, why can't you just give me the address? Chappelle is the coolest guy ever. He was so tall. I didn't expect him to be tall. Like I couldn't handle it. He was hovering. He was so tall. I was like in my head. And do you know why I thought Chappelle was short? He did such a good job in the RHAP Traders. Like he was so devious. I assumed that since he was so schemy and was able to capitalize and be a liar, I assumed that meant he was short. Because I was like, no tall person's getting away with this. You have to be short to be evil. And it turns out, no, he's also tall. But Chappelle was really cool. It was so interesting because all of the reality TV people that I hung out with, it was my first time meeting them. Like I had never met Philip. I had never met Cassidy. Like I had DM'd them. Jordan and Daniel and like Mitch. And it was so crazy because it felt like I had known them already. And so it felt like I was literally like hanging out with them for like the 20th time. I was like, what's up? Like it was so crazy. The only person who had no idea who I was Joe. We can get through this. We can get through this. I don't quite know. I'll raid my bird Pokemon over here. He's stranded. If this guy doesn't throw out a water type, well, if he doesn't have a water type and I take out all his birds, he's in some trouble. Because if I KO all of his flying types, what's he gonna do? Philip was so cool. I discovered that Dondi was 12 days long. Did I tell you all this already? I think so. Maybe I did. But 12 days is so short. Oh, hell yeah. Tim, I met the first boots. Lauren, right? And her sister. And they were so funny. They were wearing their purple outfits. And they were talking to me like they won. She was so confident that like, and then whenever I asked how did like the show go, did you have a lot of fun? She was like, well, we were the first out. Lauren and Jackie, yes. And I was like, first out? She was like, you know how it is. like talking about a competition show, because she noticed that I was like a very engaged listener. Like whenever I'm watching Survivor and they're like talking strategy, it feels like I'm there. And so like I'm nodding my head as if someone is looking back at me and I'm being like an engaged listener. And she's like, I feel like you, engaged listener, because we know how it is. Day one. So I need to watch her episode. I need to, because they both had buckets of personality. They were so funny. And I was like, man, that sucks that they're the first boo, because they're hilarious. But yes, Dondi was only 12 days long. Yeah, so this guy is stuck here now. Just a heads up. Oh yeah, like, and she is right. Like, we both went through like a very, very unique experience. Like, even going through the casting process is reason for community and stuff like that, because it is so difficult. I just thought that she did better because she was so like, she was so personable and she was so loud that in my head I was like, it made sense that she would have won or maybe got like 3rd place. And when I found out she lost, I was like, what happens on this show? Let's give him a taste of the slam. Okay, never mind. I was gonna slam the clam. Oh my god. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna get through this. Gulp. Are we gonna battle our rival? Tim, that's awesome. Oh no. I'm confused! No! No! I don't know if I beat. Yes, that's the thing. Cody, I tried to go see Sabrina, but for some reason I couldn't. So then it said to go to Seafoam Islands. And then that's where I thought I was going to find Articuno. Didn't. So now we're getting to the other end of this route, and I have no idea where we're heading. If you have any idea of what to do, Cody, please let me know. Silphco. Silphco. Okay. Oh, so we should go home. We should... Okay. We'll do this. We'll do this. I hated the, driving experience in Austin, Texas. Everyone is so aggressive. And then it's like me, I'm like a very reactive driver. I'm not trying to cut people off. Brandon cheated in Uno. Tim, I want you to know, I take your opinions of people and I apply it to real life. So when I see Brandon Cottom, I will be decking them in the face. I'll say, Tim sends his regards. Boosh! Hey, Tim says hi. Gah! Hey, you're Tim? You're Tim's friend. But no, Austin, Texas would not, like, they wouldn't let me merge. And I'm like, there's a concrete, like, there's a barrier. I will die. If you don't let me over, I'll die. Oh, he's a football player? I'm not scared. Omaha drivers are bad as well. Just in the sense that it genuinely, it feels like the state of Nebraska learned how to drive within the last 10 years. And so they don't have that background of instinct and wisdom and stuff like that. And so when you drive in Omaha, Nebraska, you will single-handedly experience the dumbest collective of people behind the wheel. And it almost feels as if, like, they love the community being dumb, and so they lean into the exercise of being bad drivers because that's what they do in Omaha. The number of times I would be, like, late for work because someone's tire popped, they're on the side of the road, and now there's a traffic jam for 30 minutes. That makes zero sense. Just drive. No one knows how to zipper merge. Oh my god. Oklahoma, I feel like it's okay. There's not enough opportunities, I feel. Like, the roads aren't so crowded in Oklahoma that you have to worry about death. Okay. This is what we shall do. Okay. I'm gonna make a note. Future Quinn. Finish. Seafoam. Okay. And so I'm gonna fly, right? Oh my god, Florida? Nicole, don't get me started on Florida. That is so stressful. I need to go to where? Saffron City. I have to take out the trash. Ella, yes, I was gonna DM you today when I woke up from my nap, but I assumed you would be in the chat, so I was like, well, wait. I'm gonna do your cameo literally right after this broadcast. So, I've got you. Is there a lot of like icy roads in Philly? Or do they like have the infrastructure to handle it? Oh my god. I just appreciate that you're always here. Okay, where's the Sylph Co, huh? Snore! Ha! He's taking a snooze. Let's handle this. Omaha overcorrects with the snow, which is respectable. Oklahoma will let you die. They're like, okay, good luck. Let's do this thing. Hey kid, what are you wandering here for? Oh my god, paranoia. Yeah, I like how Terranoia just dropped that lore and just just moved on. Okay, Princess is a train killer. Check this out. Boom. Ow. That fucking hurt. I-95. Highway 95. I'm gonna try to level up my weaker Pokemon here. Surf in this tiny building. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. One time we were driving home from like Chili's or something, and the road, or no, it's the Quail Springs Mall. And we saw that the road was on fire, and we're like, what do we do? So like, I think my parents called the police, and they're like, oh, it's on fire? Man, that That's crazy. We'll just, we'll make it into a controlled burn. And it's like, wait, what? And so they capitalized on it? I don't know. Oh my god. T-Bella, please. Like they're just like, oh man, that's crazy. Oh, good heavens. All of a sudden they hear a ticking sound. They're like, guys, I think we just made an explosive. Okay, I'm posting a little Polsky. I just want to gauge your guys' thoughts. Please vote. I'm not feeling too tired. I might snag my food real quick. I have some crazy lore with the bomb story, by the way. Oh my god. The smoke is so thick. It looks like that movie, This Is the End. Okay, finish self-coat. Okay, I got you guys. Don't even stress. Oh. Okay. Sharpshooter, that's never an option. Okay, I'll be right back. While I'm gone, Bella, you're in charge, okay? Make sure you keep everyone in line. Ugh. Picture you and I. This was one at one point. Oh my god, you almost have your Baja Blast. I gotta keep grinding. Whenever I write T-Bella, it autocorrects to Taco Bell, you know? Speaking of which, the other night, I had some Taco Bell, and it straight up was like, I felt like I was eating blessed food. I felt like it was a religious experience, even. And it's like, I don't know if God is checking in, like, culinary-wise, but someone is blessed. Okay, I'm trying to get the mouse over to you here. Okay. Boom. Barstool, Delaware. Baja Blast. Baja Blast tastes like a better Mountain Dew. Okay. Imagine if Mountain Dew was put together by like a wine curator. Oh man. My mouth is in rough shape. So let me tell you all about the time a substitute teacher at my school got sent home early. So my science teacher, Miss Roberts, fell off her horse. This is in 8th grade. She fell off her horse and shattered her collarbone, really injured her arm. Okay? Miss Roberts, one of my favorite teachers ever. I don't know much about science. Science doesn't click in my brain, but I loved that class because Miss Roberts was the best. Okay? While she's gone, we get a substitute teacher who is explaining to us like the flaws in our education and that we're being taught all these unnecessary things and that there's real world consequences to neglecting a proper education. And so they're here to lead us down the right path, okay? Public school is letting us down. They're asking why we're going to public school. There was like one private school in Lawton, but it's like an arts situation. And it's just whatever. He's telling us about philosophy. He's writing all these like concepts of how to view life. And then he goes on a tangent of how he learned how to make a bomb in school, and he was able to like utilize these tactics and improve it. And you know, we're all in 8th grade. We're like, what? You know how to make a bomb? That's crazy. He's like, yeah, I'll teach you. Mind you, I took in-depth notes. And he's talking about like fertilizer, and he's talking about all this stuff that like the process and why it works and stuff like that. I'm sat taking notes, and he's talking about, and if you want extra, what was it, bite? If you want extra something, that then you would put in nails and broken glass because it'll act as shrapnel and you'll get more bang for your buck. And we're all like, fascinating. You're so right. If I'm ever in a situation where my explosives need more bite, then I should be using the broken glass and, you know, nails tactic. Duh, they just patched it. Hello? We're all having a great time. This is like 3rd hour. 6th hour comes by, and I mention it to our history teacher. I was like, yeah, or someone else said it. And then, hi Tracy. Someone else said it in my history class, and I was like, yeah, I took the notes. And my teacher's like, what? I was like, yeah, we got taught how to make a bomb. Check it out. I show him my notes. I have great handwriting. You know, I'm a good note taker. So they have like all the details, and he goes, I need this. He leaves for the front office instantly, and then we witness the guy being taken out of the building. Truly, just incredible. Never saw that substitute teacher again, not even in high school. And that man grew up to be Elon Musk. All right, this is from Nicole. Yo, were there like 1,000 people waiting for you on the green today? Because you're the bomb. That's gas. How do I do a slide? I didn't know I was snitching. I was just like, wow, what valuable life experience. I love this. This is me. All right. This is also me. All right, see, this one's not good. This one's bad. This is like... It's like, hey, congrats. Literally, Ella. Story of my life. Here's the thing, congrats, Sebastian. We have to kill you now. There's no, you can't fix that. This is funny. I went to Washington, D.C. for my brother's graduation. And when I tell you, I was putting up LeBron numbers on Tinder. In Nebraska, in Oklahoma, it was nothing. Zero. Crickets. Never in my life have I gotten so many notifications. I was like confused. I was genuinely blown away. If Matt isn't into scat, he needs to rein it in. Exactly! Come on, man. You gotta be careful what you're putting out there. Because now people have expectations. I'm not getting on dating apps. Oh my god. Okay. No kids are allowed in here. They're all Italian. Remember when Bunky had a world tour? We should do that. Join us! Join us! Do you guys remember that? My little devil horn tinfoil hat. Join us! T-Core! 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 Turn away. He's in jail! I know that kid. I know that kid! I'm getting out tonight. Let's get out of here, boys. Dragon Rage. Princess Dragon Rage. Should I eat this other half of the sandwich? Yesterday, my food, like my eating habits were so bad. I ate a slice of pizza on the way up from Casey's. It's chicken bacon ranch from Panera. Are they? If they're good, yeah. I've hit my second wind, you know. If I do have to get a little drinky drink. Okay. I'll run a poll. You all know how I love polls. If they didn't have a... Boom. Poll is live. Let's get back to work. Oh, princess. Please boycott a Confuel Zone. Oh, shit. That's my fault. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention at all. Yeah, I had a slice of pizza before the show. I had a slice of pizza after the show from Casey's. And then, I had one of those roller things. Roller dogs. T-Bella, war crime this bat. Let's check this out. If I were on the dating apps, I think it'd be a fun show. I think it'd be a fun like segment with like Corey in America. I think that'd be very funny. But my problem is I don't get enough matches for there to be content, you know? Tinder Tuesday. Honestly, make fun of my small... Alright, Nicole. What are we doing here? You want to explain why you sent this message? Do you want to own up? This is crazy. Your credit card info, social security number, not too crazy. I give you all that. Oh, that's me. Yeah. There's absolutely zero reason to procrastinate. The only thought permeating through my mind is you and I nestled away in a corner at a party pinning you directly against the wall. I get it. That's real. I don't like the pin thing. That's too much. That's too much for Twitch. I like that, yeah. Okay. Mods, bad Nicole. My best pickup line. So my favorite joke on a dating app is so this guy he asks this lady out on a date, and listen, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, okay? He's not, you know, he's not the brightest guy, but his heart's in the right place, but he's got a bit of like a chip on his shoulder, okay? He's very, I don't want to say aggressive, but he's got a hairline trigger, you know, like a short fuse, if you will, okay? And he grew up broke, so he was really excited to take his girlfriend out on a date. And they're having the time of their lives, okay? And this woman, she's starting to think like, wait, this guy, he's really handsome. He's made himself some money. You know, he's just a great guy. It's wonderful. Like, maybe he's the one. There's got to be something wrong with him. And right as she's about to ask this, ask him, you know, hey, what's your issue? What's the red flag? Like, I'm so confused. The waiter walks up and says, "Your soup, sir." And the guy goes, "No, I'm not." "Your soup, sir." "No, I'm not." You get it? "Your soup, sir." Yeah, maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's why I haven't had much success. I'm just like, okay, we gotta shoot for the stars here. Okay. This guy, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, right? He's not the smartest dude ever. And so when the waiter says, "Your soup, sir," to deliver his food, the guy misunderstands him and he thinks that the waiter is calling him soup. Oh! I want to go... Forgot it was by, please. Yes, Christine. And I guess that's true. When you write it, it's much easier. It's hilarious. I like to tell the yump froggy yump joke, too. "Your soup, sir." He's like, "You watch your mouth." All right, Radicate. Let's see how you do with, No, it's just like, the silliness that he would even get upset at being called soup, is why he, you know, I wanted to say that he had a short fuse. You've got this, Offbeat Zero. One more dub. Come on. Baja Blast on the line. The yump. Okay, I got you. Into Tuesday. Are you a piece of candy on the ground? That's great. That's hilarious. I would then follow up instantly. I need you. Or I'd instantly follow up, you're so pretty. This is Tim Gross in the DMs. Hello, fine shit. Would you please allow a young fellow like me to make it clap? Hey, this might sound really weird, but I was recently diagnosed with an autoimmune disease that caused my ears to get really cold to the point where it becomes painful and hard to do anything. And the doctor told me the only thing with the perfect temp to warm them back are the inner... Oh, okay. Here's a pretty girl. So can you say my ears falling off or no? This is crazy. Tim would never do that. Tim would never do that. Let the record show. I have a dog. It's really cute. Oh. Alright. That's crazy. That's... Man, that's what you're sending. This is a show for kids. So, here's the story of the Swedish scientist, okay? He's got, yeah, I was gonna say, I like the ones where it's, like, funny and you can tell they're being ironic, you know? Whenever it gets too sexual, then it's like, okay. Christine, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you get a good night's rest. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Christine. Time for some Dragon Rage. Yeah, Nicole, you will be sued, okay? This is a family program. Oh. Oh. I guess I'll just use Twista. Hell yeah. So the Swedish scientist, he's showing his new experiment. He's got a frog, and he cuts out the frog's arm. He goes, yump, froggy, yump. Frog leaps up with an eagerness that is only seen as impressive. He cuts off the other arm of the frog, and he goes, yump, froggy, yump. Frog jumps up, does a little backflip moment. Incredible. He cuts off the first leg. Yump, froggy, yump. Pogo stick style. Gets up there. Some air time. It's impressive. Swedish scientist takes the last leg and says, yump, froggy, yump. He just sits there. And he goes, see? Frog with no arms or legs, deaf. Absolutely hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Oh. Okay, we don't want to do that. I just want to go up room by room, you know? I work for Silphco, what do I do? Well, listen, man, you gotta finish your shift here, alright? Never in a million years would you leave the company, you know? 4th floor. My time to shine. Okay, wait, I'll be right back. While I'm gone, Ella, you are in charge. Okay, I need to fill up this water. Oh my god, you've destroyed all the Teslas in the Saffron City. Oh my god, we're eco-terrorists, just like the substitute teacher wanted. Nicole, do you want to be in charge? Do you want leadership? Is that at the end of the tunnel? Is that what we're looking for? Because if so, I'll leave you in charge. You know, I thought you wouldn't appreciate the responsibility of it. You know, we're counter-terrorism-ing Team Rocket. But if you want responsibility, Nicole, we can give you some. They walk into a city and they throw a rock through the windshield of a local diner. We then proceed to destroy every Tesla in a 6-mile radius. And they're just like, these guys are fucking nuts. And we're like, we're like, go ahead. Go ahead, let's start bombing stuff. Let's get crazy. In Minecraft. Intruder spotted. This sandwich, I'm not kidding, might be the greatest thing I've ever eaten in my life. Mm-hmm. You know, Leah used to work at a Panera. I'm trying to imagine, like, Leah at a, like, food restaurant. She said that she still orders it. So whenever, like, whenever I say, like, one of my friends, he worked at at this Chinese restaurant. And after he worked there, he's like, I am never going to their business again. And so I always look for it, like, if I know someone and they're like, yeah, I used to work here, but I still eat there, that to me is, like, relieving. I feel very thankful to discover that. And so when she said she still eats Panera, I was like, okay, we're good then. What's everyone's, like, go-to restaurant? Like, if you found a $20 piece of cash, I don't know why I said that. If you found a 20 piece on the ground, and it was lunchtime, where would you go? Lunch 3 for 10. Ooh, Rune Queen. That's just correct. Oh my god, motherfucker. Oh my god. Ow! What is happening? What's up, Cubone? Banh mi is so good. I don't know which sandwich I got, but it was... Oh my god. Forgot I was by. Okay. Chili's or Zaxby's, Chili's, Applebee's, Raising Cane's, oh, Jen, In-N-Out is so good. We got In-N-Out, one day in the in sequester, and I'm not kidding, I was like, I turned into a monster. Like, oh my gosh. I was sitting there and sequester, just because, you know, they don't have in and outs in like a lot of cities. So I was just like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna eat this thing. Oh, I did want to say, I got recognized 3 times at John's show. Literally, when I was buying the ticket, this one young lady looked at me and was like, are you Quinn from Big Brother? I said, yes. And then she said, that's pretty cool. And then just walked away. I then walk into the stage and like all the seats have like one spot. And I didn't know like where to choose, you know? And so then she saw me and was like, Quinn, sit here. I was like, okay, I got you. I was sitting next to her and like we were talking. And then the lady sitting next to me was like, oh my God, are you Quinn? I said, yes. And she's like, I recognize the sound of your voice, which I didn't know I had like a recognizable voice, but that was pretty cool. And so I took a picture with that lady, and then, I do? Okay, what do I sound like? Is it real tough? Is that what's... You hear a guy walk in talking like this, you're like, ah, Quinn. There he is. White? Cool. And then one of the like really good friends of the lady who makes the meat pies, his name was Ronan. Ronan or what? Rowan. But he was like, no way. Like, he was like, and I never know if people are telling the truth when they say this, but he was like, he goes, you're my favorite player ever. And I don't know how accurate that is. Like, maybe of the season that makes sense, but like ever is so, like that just blows my mind. Oh wait, this is smart. Oh. I thought it'd make him walk up. But he was legitimately so excited, and we took a picture, and he posted me on his story and was like, if you know, you know. Thanks, Ella. Yeah, Ella, you can't watch any other season. You have to stop now, okay? I need it for my ego, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's over. But I thought that was very, very cool. And I kept using it as a reason to like hype up John. I was like, yeah, I'm actually best friends with the guy who just played Sweeney Todd. He was so good. And so, but that was a very cool experience that people were saying that. I was like, oh my God. Let's go, Demi. Come on. Big money, big money. Oh, it's super effective. Noted. Noted. It's 11 floors? Okay, yeah, we're gonna end. After this fight, we're ending. Okay. I'm tired. I didn't know it was 11 floors. We can raid Avery if she's still alive. Oh, you know what? I thought of this. I found out that Brianna, right? Like, I found out she said that she does this, but she said that she finishes watching the VOD, and that's something that I never considered. So if we could drop some compliments for like Kate Bear, Brianna, I know Christine said she had to go to bed. If we wanted to drop some compliments for people, what's up, Vertigo? How are you? I'm playing Pokemon right now. I like your name, Vertigo. That's pretty sick. I normally don't stream on Sundays, so just a heads up. But yes, if we could drop some nice things. I'll move my chat box so that it's easier to see. Yeah, gas up your faves. To all the baddies with a normal sleep schedule. It's the salute. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for watching Big Brother. Oh my gosh. Nicole says Brianna and Kate are so goated. Vertigo. Not Vertigo, Vertigo? Yeah, man, I love Pokemon. What's your favorite Pokemon? Well, you see, Cody, there's some adults in my community. Well, 90% of the community. And they all have responsible jobs and occupations, and they go to bed early. But yes, Christine, Kate Bear, Brianna, thank you so much for being part of the community. Emerald all the way. I would say Diamond is my favorite just because that was my first one. Ella's trying to, you know, finish their paper today. I need to finish your cameo. And I need to change out of this hoodie. I don't think that you want it in this. Do you like the reboot? I haven't played it. I have not played Pokemon since Black and White. I don't know why I stopped there, but I did. You like the hoodie? You like the religious undertones? I've got you. I got this from Julie Chen Moonves. Okay, perfect. Shout out Jaden, you know? I also need to floss. This chicken sandwich is beating my ass. Okay. Saving, don't turn off the power. Cool, cool, cool. And then you do this. This is all on my Game Boy Advance. As a Jew, I'm offended. What? I know you're kidding, but what? I thought it was everyone believes God, right? And it's just like takes on different forms. Like there's a lot of similarities. Am I mistaken on that? We don't have to get into a religious discussion. Wait, Nicole, can you explain what a color war is, please? I want to include a color war in buddy games, and do you know what a color war is? It's like a summer camp thing. Okay. While you're doing that, I'll save one more time. Okay. Who is a color war? Why is a color war? What? That's so fun. Okay. I have a sneeze brewing. Oh my god. Wow, that was the worst experience of my life. Oh my god. That's crazy. Thank you, Ella. Gesundheit. Gesundheit. Oh my god. Terranoia, you had them in high school? Okay, yes. Please send some examples in the Discord. That would be great. We are going to raid...
They're fighting each other.
Avery, okay. She is on the latest Netflix show. It's called Battle Camp. And so yeah, if you haven't checked out her show, definitely check it out. Otherwise, I'm gonna raid her and we can all just say hi and stuff. But thank you all so much for tuning in. Sunday streams are a little out of the ordinary, so I appreciate you putting up with this, but thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Her name on Twitch is just her first name. That's Aura. I couldn't be Quinn, you know? All right. See you later, Gators.
Oh, thank you again. Yeah?
Oh, dude, Vertigo, thank you so much for saying hi. That's so crazy that you just found me like that.
What? I want to kill this king. I'll go with you. I'm delusional enough.
Crown king and
Oh, every now and Quinn. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's get it. Ooh, wanna rock with Jenny? Oh yeah, he just dropped in. Ooh. Vehicle. Another vehicle king. Oh, I hear him talking in all chat. He just got out.
There's guys on the roof of the buy station.
Oh my god, let me eat my sandwich.
Your hair done, nails done.
People in this building 100%.
Which building?
Yeah, Avo, there's someone in front of, there's someone in this building.
Okay, let me end this. Oh shit, let me end this.